Nintendo's latest console is the Nintendo Switch, and it's a huge improvement over the Wii U. Despite releasing in 2017, it is Nintendo's 9th generation console to compete against the fairly recently revealed PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. All of the consoles that'll be shelved together for the next handful of years are quite unique looking, but I'll be talking about the plenty of things Nintendo is doing to make their Switch leave Sony and Microsoft threatless. Not implying Nintendo will definitely get the victory, just pointing out the impressive things Nintendo does, unlike their two competitors. This is a video I recommend taking on the go, so switch things up if you prefer to. Hey, I'm Owen, the Fiction Fanboy, and here are the top 5 reasons the Nintendo Switch might win the 9th generation. It has an HD handheld companion. Let's be real, no new handheld consoles have been revealed by any gaming company for years. Nintendo seems to be the company that released the most handheld consoles, as PlayStation had a few handhelds like the PlayStation Portable and PS Vita. Xbox had no portable systems ever, and the 3DS's lifespan ended in 2019 due to the Switch Lite that was released last year. While it may be true that dedicating a Switch system to not being able to play TV mode kind of defeats the selling point of the original Switch, at least the handful of people who always, or almost always, play carriageable games anytime, anywhere, can see that Switch Lite is best and or only thing to get for playing by yourself and don't have a TV to hook up home consoles to. The Switch Lite comes in a fair amount of colors for you to choose from, and it only costs $200, which isn't too much of a bargain for an HD handheld system that plays nearly every Switch game. The pricing. Speaking of how surprisingly cheap it is to purchase a Switch Lite, the original Nintendo Switch is just about 1.5 times the amount of its younger, handheld sibling. Back at the 2010 decade, when the Wii U launched, you could get the original system with 8GB of storage for $300, the current price of the Switch, or pay $50 more for the deluxe set, which holds up to 32GB. At the time, it wasn't much of a good deal, as the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were cheaper and did a whole lot better on how much data the systems can handle. Now both Sony and Microsoft are going to want even more of your money, as getting a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X system may cost a minimum of $500, according to a leak. Yet I think with all the two new systems will be offering, you may want to have room in your wallets for $1,000. Yep, this is 2020, so these new game gen consoles may just be that lucrative. Crossplay with those that are still in the 8th generation. Playing video games with friends and family can result in a good or a bad time, depending on the type of person you are. You and your buddies online may not all have the same system, and especially knowing that some individuals are richer than others, you're going to have a tough time ordering a console scheduled for a holiday 2020 release date. Luckily for us, game publishers were polite enough to make online games playable across multiple consoles to avoid making the planet broke. Brawlhalla is Ubisoft's version of Smash Bros., where console and new mobile players can be put in one lobby. Minecraft can allow you to create and explore the world together. Rocket League combines soccer and vehicles into an all-new sport. And the list continues with games like the Just Dance franchise, Fortnite, Smite, and Dauntless. As long as the popular games keep getting played by anyone and or everyone, the Switch is the one 9th gen platform that has a shot at cheering those that are still living in the past. First-party titles. How do gamers generally keep their eyes on the one console they want to get? The exclusives. Mario is Nintendo's main mascot, and the main series games do not disappoint as usual, seeing that Mario Odyssey proved that point. Legend of Zelda is Super Mario Bros.' successor franchise, and people claim Breath of the Wild to be the best game on the Switch, although it was released on the Wii U as well. Animal Crossing fans had to wait for a new main series game after the awful Amiibo Party game, and New Horizons came in time for quarantine. Then there's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, my favorite game so far, which is a celebratory crossover fighting game. Sakurai said it is a celebration himself. Whereas a part of the lineup of Switch exclusives like 1-2-Switch don't deserve a gold star, Wii U games have been ported to the Switch with some minor updates in case a considerable crowd never owned a Wii U. Nintendo provides many icons, and they do what they can to make the systems they transfer onto as iconic as the systems they came from. The number of different ways to play. As the name of the console I've been focusing on implies, it's a Switch. It exists to make you take your games wherever and whenever you need or want to, in the event the TV is being used for something else. Playing with a friend or group of friends that want to party, Joy-Cons will help you with that. You're not satisfied with the Joy-Con grip Nintendo has made or the straps when the Joy-Cons are detached? Try the Pro Controller. You'll cherish it as much as other admirers of the Big N. Held onto your GameCube controller for Smash matches since Smash Melee? Get the GameCube adapter to bring it on. I'll admit that the Wii sort of did the whole multiple controller options thing first with Mario Kart Wii and Smash Brawl. Except you'd have to fit so much of your game gear into a box, bag, or backpack to get your system from one place to another. The Switch, on the other hand, can fit inside a case along with some cartridges, and if anything's gotta be stored in something, it's extra controllers and the dock. Labo was also a one-of-a-kind invention along with Labo VR. Switch, you are forever our saviors of playstyle variety, and that's how Nintendo can overcome Sony and Microsoft. Alrighty, you've seen how the Switch can be victorious, but do you see that I have a video on how it might be defeated? Click on it to find out how. Follow me on Instagram, do the cool stuff on YouTube. Hope to see you next time, and good night-o!